time, we'll take you to Zhangjiajie. Famous as a mountainous area, there are many featured peaks with unique names that can be seen here. Thanks for checking in to Travelogue. This week we're coming by all sorts of wheels to Zhangjiajie. We're checking out some of the best, breathtaking sights on offer, and we're sampling from the delicious local delicacies. People just love the Hallelujah Mountain here in Zhangjiajie. But travelling around Zhangjiajie makes me feel like I'm in some sort of video game, resetting from scene to scene, trying not to let the steep hiking path and thousands of competitors, other tourists, take their toll. Thanks to the neatly designed traffic system in Zhangjiajie, it's not yet game over. Well, as you can see, I'm in the cable car station waiting to head up there. But this time, because of the heat and because it's damn hot, I'm going to choose the outdoor one and the one with no windows. Safety first. Here
我是江介楚家族女孩肖迪，
你很了解这个地方。
对。
Off we go! Hold tight! Woo! Woo! 所以这个缆车去天子山对吗？
这个索道呢叫天子山索道，是我们到达天子山最便捷的交通工具。
到那边大概多久？
单程只需要7分钟。
啊，怪不得我们走得这么快啊！那为什么这个车跟那个别的不一样？
因为这个车是我们安检的，但游客呢都是坐这种缆车。
都是这样。
对，
我觉得这辆车比较舒服。
对呀，因为没有玻璃。
如果你不害怕的。By taking the cable car, a 3-hour hike up is now packed into a 7-minute ride. 那你可以推荐什么景点？
有2个主要的精华景点，一个叫玉峰峰，一个叫仙女散花。玉笔峰呢，它的山峰像一根一根的毛笔倒插着。而我们这个仙女散花呢，它是一个非常非常美丽的仙女，开玩笑的，它是一个山峰，像一个仙女的侧面，然后你可以清楚的看到她的眼睛、嘴巴，然后仙女抱着花篮。
Well, if you're down in Zhangjiajie, I'd recommend finding Xiao Xiao because she'll get you some priority seats, don't you, on the old cable car, and you can head up, and it's much more comfortable up here, and you can enjoy the view with the wind of your hair.
对啊，大家都来张家界找我吧。
Having been to Zhangjiajie before, this is my first time in summer, peak season, when it's more of an effort to escape the crowds and get off the beaten track. Well, despite its location deep in the mountains in the centre of Hunan province, Zhangjiajie is incredibly popular with tourists, as you can see by the herds of people coming up and down behind me. One of the reasons for that is that it's very accessible. It actually only took us 2 hours flight here from Shanghai. But this time, we're out to discover some new ways in which you can travel here. With more and more people racing around in vehicles to travel, new getaways could mean moving in a green, sustainable way that lets off fewer carbon emissions and allows you to get out there on your own, no matter how impossible it might seem. And what I witnessed this time was a solution that ticks all these boxes and can be traced back to about a day ago in Changsha, 400 kilometers away. 大家好。
嗨，你好。
你好，你是小凤。
对。
你好。
对，我是小李。
小凤。 你们今天骑自行车去哪里？
我们去张家界。
哇，从这里到那边大概多少公里？
我们算了一下，总共400多公里吧。
大概几天？
计划是3天。
计划3天。你们今天是多少人？
我们今天14个人。
哇，都是同学真的。
对，这是我们一个实验室的。
那你们为什么想去张家界？你去过吗？
我没去过，我这是第一次去，觉得这个是低碳的形式去张家界，然后可以锻炼我们的身体。
Or 400 kilometers in just 3 days. That sounds super ambitious to me, especially in this scorching heat. I'm actually a big fan of riding myself, so I might try and pop along with them, although I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to last. 张家界，不见不散。走吧。Well, people love calling a trip an escape. Riding a bike might not seem the fastest or the most comfortable way of escaping, but the sense of freedom is immense. Far more impressive than jumping in a car or hopping on a jet. The only pressure comes from 2 things: a sore posterior after 10 kilometers of riding, and your goal, which is still a casual 390 kilometers away. 已经大概5个公里对吗？还没有，
应该是2个公里。
真的？
没有。
从这边的张家界都是马路上，还是也是加梯？
既有国道又有乡道，然后还有这一种马路。我们从长沙理工大学出发，经过那个益阳、常德，然后最后到那个慈济县，可能会在慈济县落脚一段，然后再去武陵源那个地方到张家界。
Well, we've just got to around the outskirts of Changsha, and as you can see, the road conditions pretty good here. So fingers crossed it keeps up like this all the way to Zhangjiajie. 加油！
加油
Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Safe approaches! Well, there are still a lot of other interesting sites for me and the crew to explore, so my riding experience ends a lot earlier than these kids. Hey!
Hi!
这个路看起来很不一样。我们已经离开了那个城市，对吗？
对对对，我们现在已经到了万城地方。
那我们已经骑了大概多少公里
？40到50公里吧。
哇 that's about 1/8 of what they've got to go left. I think I might lead them to it. 不要祝你们好运，我们在张家界见吧。
张家界见，
加油！
加油！
在路上相信，拜拜。Well, I'm temporarily bidding farewell to these guys only because I've got some other guys on wheels to catch up with who are travelling all the way to Zhangjiajie using their own power. Before we meet the next group of kids, we hunt down another way to keep healthy, besides using your own power to get around, downing lots of sumptuous fresh fruits. Hey, 你好。
你好，你好，你好。
我们去哪里？
这边。
那边，走吧。In Zhangjiajie, a mighty superfruit is produced, but they're so tiny that it might take a while to actually spot them. 今天的天气很热，这个天气很适合蓝莓的生长。
它蓝莓啊，在我们这地区有不同的品种，像我们这类透眼系的，什么天气它都比较适应。小白兔的兔，眼睛的眼。
为什么叫兔眼蓝莓？
因为它的果子在没成熟之前，像小兔子的眼睛一样红红的。
啊，有点像。Blueberries originate from the US, but the high humidity and fertile soil here make it a perfect place to grow them. 什么时候是蓝莓采摘的季节？
现在这蓝莓啊，随便都可以采下来吃，因为现在这个季啊，光合作用很强。虽然蓝莓比较小一点，但是它糖化过程很快。这个蓝莓黑黑的，它花青素含量很高。其实我们种这个蓝莓的目的就是种花青素。
Chen Laoban told me that as today we're preoccupied with our vitamins, tomorrow cyanide will be an even bigger player to our health. I didn't realise before that of course blueberries are a different colour before, so they turn red first like a rabbit's eye and then they go into this little berry. There are loads of actually healthy and natural treats to be had along the mountains, you just have to get out there and find them. At the moment I can't stop eating these, they're yummy. Famous as a mountainous area, there are many featured peaks with unique names that can be seen here. You can hop on the Tianzishan cable car. This 7 minutes ride is the most convenient way to arrive at Tianzishan. Single tickets cost 52 RMB. As the highest elevator in the world, Bailong Tianti is something you cannot miss when you travel here. Single tickets cost 56 RMB per person. If you are keen to up your superfood intake, you can find the freshest rabbit eye blueberries here. It will take you around 4 to 5 days to cycle from Changsha to Zhangjiajie. While the fruits produced in Zhangjiajie are refreshing, the dishes here are typically Hunan, strong, spicy and oily. It's no wonder that at sunset, there is a seducing aroma that can be smelled around the town. Well, it's sunset time again, which can mean only one thing. It's dinner time. Now, the great thing about Zhangjiajie is there's a lot of little ancient-style villages that you can pop into and actually enjoy food outside. You can see these people eating out there. Outside the seaside, you might expect to see a lot of seafood and fresh fish. Right here in the mountains, you can get a lot of local delicacies, the best of all being the local mushrooms, so I'm told. So I'm going to pop inside and see if there's someone who can teach me a thing or two about cooking these mushrooms.认识你很高兴。
谢谢谢谢。
那你今晚也要做什么菜？
我今天要做的是小炒肉炖虫菌。
虫菌，这是虫菌吗？
是的，野生的虫菌。
啊，smells super fresh, just like the forest. 闻起来很新鲜的。
是的。
是当地的。
是我们在山上采的。
啊，yummy。那我们的做法是什么？
首先把锅里的水烧干，然后放油，把肥肉放到锅里，把猪油的香味炒出来。接下来放瘦肉、大蒜一起煸炒。接下来把虫菌放到锅里面一起煸炒，放3瓢左右的高汤。等虫菌的香味炖出来以后，我们放入点辣椒和加的调味，再炖煮2-3分钟就可以了。
我尝一尝。很鲜美。而且又甜又辣。
哦，因为湖南张家界空气比较湿润，特别盛产新鲜的蘑菇。
是特别的。
所以带点甜味。
Combined with those 2 types of pork, all those juices of the fat are coming out, and then the freshness of the mushroom is just a fantastic combination. It's so yummy. It tastes like the forest. Delicious television. I do tend to stuff myself on a trip, but after sunset, usually I can find many excuses to hang out. This time in Zhangjiajie, it's no exception. One must-see here is the show, Charming Western Hunan. If you're interested in the culture of minority groups, then they're displayed in this show in colourful and vibrant forms. And if you're not satisfied with watching others boogieing away and want to join the fun yourself, you can always pop down to Shibu Street, where you'll find plenty of excuses to get your knees up to a jig or two. Or if you're looking for a moment of peace and quiet, you can always find a little corner. Well, first things first this morning. As promised, let's catch up with the other guys who are also powering their own getaway. Hey!
Hi!
恭喜你们！
谢谢。
你是从哪里来的？
我从重庆来的。
你们都是
重庆，对。
你叫什么名字？
我叫荣根。我叫张杰。
张姐，你好。If riding a bike is still something I can try, then the long-distance skating is sadly beyond me. 你们已经滑了几天？
滑了9天了。
9天？
对。
多少公里？
就是650公里左右吧。
哇，不错。
很厉害的都能从那个重庆那边滑到西藏了。
你们很疯快。
有一点疯快。
在路上，你最大的困难是什么？
主要是就是上坡，重庆那边是山路嘛，上坡特别多。
你们这轮滑鞋跟别的有什么不一样？
我们轮滑鞋分很多种的，分别有休闲鞋、极限鞋。像我们这个鞋子就是属于那种平滑和速滑那个改装的。
它有什么特点？
它特别稳。它轮子比较大嘛，而且刀架很长，它和地面贴合的更稳，它和那种速滑鞋的刀架是一模一样的。
你要不要换你的轮子？
不用的，这种轮子很硬，一般刷几千公里都没问题。
Well, it's pretty clear to see that Ronggong and Zhangjie love what they do. 加油! Helping them along their way is not only their passion for skating and expert skills, but also their patience and endurance. Well, you can see all these crazy kids are so eager to get to Zhangjiajie. We've seen people by bike, we've seen people by skate. I wonder what my way will be next time. I'm determined to come by wheel. To travel to Zhangjiajie, Ronggang and Zhangjie paid a lot of effort, and I paid for my air ticket. But no matter how we paid for our trips, we all hope that we can find a moment to ourselves. Well, the one complaint I've heard time and time again about Zhangjiajie is that it is packed with tourists, especially in these summer months. But fortunately, down here in Baofeng Lake, I was quite surprised to see there's not that many tourists down here, and you can just kick back with nature and enjoy the wildlife and the sounds. You listen, you can hear the birds. Baofeng Lake is not too big, but it's a pleasant place to take a spin or two around, or to find a spot on the water to stop at and appreciate the surroundings. Here you can find several divers ready and waiting to take tourists on their boats, or you can venture off alone. In Zhangjiajie, water provides not only a place to relax, but also somewhere to play. While at Suoxi you can learn some thrilling water knowledge, it's also a great place to make a splash. 这时候这条赛道大概多久？
全长1600多米，运动员训练的赛道有310米。
Whoa, that's more than 310 meters for these professionals. 加油！加油！加油！ Here we go.
抓好两边，没关系的。
Woo! Whee! These rapids are fun! We're gonna crash! Ah! You're coming here, expect to be getting wet because it's the middle of summer, it's freezing cold water, but it's so refreshing. 每天要换大概多少衣服？
我们一般的不换了，一般的客人比较多的时候就不用换衣服了。
真的？
我们最陡的地方就是这前面，最高的地方有5米多高，挺刺激的。
5 meters, gonna hold on tight.
来，我们要下最高的陡坡了啊，要抓好两边了，黑色安全带啊。
Right, my safety is in your hands.
准备出发了啊。
好，准备。
About rolling and action. It's about comment.
No comment. I'm wet. I'm refreshed. And again! We can see just how soaking our boat is by how much water I'm having to chuck out to prevent us from sinking. The fragrant fresh flavours and moist texture of chongjun, the wild mushrooms, is something that I still remember now back in Shanghai. The show Charming Western Hunan is a must-see show if you're here at night. Tickets cost 228 RMB. Shibu Street is a good place to relax after a day of exploration. If you also want to escape from Chongqing to here, advice is to build up your calves in preparation for many steep slopes along the 650k. Baofeng Lake is a good place to escape from the crowded tourists in Zhangjiajie. Tickets cost 76 RMB. Rafting in Suoxi, which is very close to Wulingyuan scenic spot, is a refreshing recommendation in the summer season. Tickets cost 128 RMB. Well, this dish really does very well represent a Tujia minority food. It's quite oily, I have to say. It's pretty spicy, and it's not exactly what I felt like eating on a summer's day, to be honest, but it's delicious and it's got absolutely everything packed inside there. 3 in 1. 阿爸，我在吃什么？这是腊肉对吗？
腊肉，
里面还有什么肉？
有猪头肉，
还有呢？
这个牛肚。
所以叫三下锅。
哦，对，三下锅是我们彭家州的特产，也是我们老彭家的一个特产。三下锅第一就是要把那锅要收纳，收纳到以后就这点肉炸点油，油炸好了以后，第三样就是等牛肚子那就或者猪肚子那就把猪肚子也都冲着混合到一堆炒，就炒好了以后就放佐料，那就是生姜啊、大蒜呐、这个花椒啊、 给点豆瓣酱啊，然后又混合在一起炒啊，要把炒焦啊，光切入也没其他，或者放点青椒丝丝啊，然后放点西红柿啊，放点黄瓜混在这个肠子、牛肚子这头又一起炒。菜炒好以后最后就后面的话清大蒜苗子，这个菜就算完成了，这个是干锅。夏天的吃的山虾锅就吃干锅。
在冬天你们吃
韩国的山虾锅。
Okay. So this one's dry. In winter they have soupy one. 在国外，在夏天我们就吃冷菜。
你们吃冷菜？
对啊，冷菜呀，很好吃啊。
我们认为是马马虎虎。
Laopeng Sanxiaguo is just like my travel experience here in Zhangjiajie. A mix of everything and rich in flavour. But before I leave this town, I need to congratulate my friends who are literally on their last leg. 加油！加油！冲吧！耶！我们马上到了！冲吧！加油！ I'm glad to see this girl backing up the crowd. 加油 Yeah, almost. Woo! There are many ways to travel, but using your own power is unique, allowing you to discover new things and perhaps even find a new you. I'm Isabel Young. Thanks for watching Travelogue in Zhangjiajie. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I do. Sadly, that's all we've got time for today, but don't worry because we'll be back very soon with more top destinations.都是这样，
对，
我觉得这辆车比较舒服。
对呀，因为没有玻璃。
如果你不害怕的。By taking the cable car, a 3-hour hike up is now packed into a 7-minute ride. 那你可以推荐什么景点？
有2个主要的精华景点，一个叫玉笔峰，一个叫仙女散花。玉笔峰呢，它的山峰像一根一根的毛笔倒插着。而我们这个仙女散花呢，它是一个非常非常美丽的仙女。开玩笑的，它是一个山峰，像一个仙女的侧面，然后你可以清楚的看到她的眼睛、嘴巴，然后仙女抱着花篮。
Well, if you're down in Zhangjiajie, I'd recommend finding Xiao Xiao because she'll get you some priority seats, don't you, on the old cable car, and you can head up, and it's much more comfortable up here, and you can enjoy the view with the wind in your hair.
对呀，大家都来Zhangjiajie找我吧。
Having been to Zhangjiajie before, this is my first time in summer, peak season, when it's more of an effort to escape the crowds and get off the beaten track. Well, despite its location deep in the mountains in the center of Hunan province, Zhangjiajie is incredibly popular with tourists. 你好，
你好，欢迎来Zhangjiajie。
谢谢。可以干。你叫什么名字？
我是Zhangjiajie土家族女孩肖迪。
你很了解这个地方。
对。
Off we go. Woo! Woo! 所以这个缆车去天子山对吗？
这个索道呢叫天子山索道，是我们到达天子山最便捷的交通工具。
到那边大概多久？
单程只需要7分钟。
怪不得我们走得这么快啊！ 那为什么这个车跟那个别的不一样？
因为这个车是我们安检的，但游客呢都是坐这。
We're coming by all sorts of wheels to Zhangjiajie. We're checking out some of the best, breathtaking sights on offer, and we're sampling from the delicious local delicacies. People just love the Hallelujah Mountain here in Zhangjiajie. But travelling around Zhangjiajie makes me feel like I'm in some sort of video game, resetting from scene to scene, trying not to let the steep hiking path and thousands of competitors, other tourists, take their toll. Thanks to the neatly designed traffic system in Zhangjiajie, it's not yet game over. Well, as you can see, I'm in the cable car station waiting to head up there. But this time, because of the heat and because it's damn hot, I'm going to choose the outdoor one and the one with no windows. Safety first. This time we'll take you to Zhangjiajie. Famous as a mountainous area, there are many featured peaks with unique names that can be seen here. Hi, I'm Isabel. Thanks for checking in to Travelogue. This week